Welcome to Rotten Tomatoes Countdown, brought to you by Disney and Pixar's Lightyear. You know his name, now discover his story. Only in theaters, June 17th. In 1995, Disney distributed Pixar's Toy Story as an autumn alternative to traditional 2D animated features. After the film's release, Pixar set the gold standard for theatrical animated films for decades to come. Now, almost 27 years later, Pixar revisits our heroic friend with the highly anticipated release of Lightyear. Taking a more realistic approach, this movie explores the origin story of one of the most iconic and fan-favorite characters within the Pixar vault, Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear mission log, stardate 3901. After a full year of being marooned, our first hyperspeed test flight is a go.
Who are you talking to?
No one.
You were narrating again.
I was not. Just doing the mission log.
You do know no one ever listens to those.
I know that. Narrating helps me focus.
Which brings us to our list today. We've previously made a list for the top 10 Pixar movies, and all of those were ranked by Tomatometer from the critics. For this list, we're focusing on the audience score. While the more popular Pixar films will appear here, we'll see some that didn't make the previous lists we've done. We're excited to talk about some of the more under-the-radar Pixar movies, presented by Disney and Pixar's Lightyear. So, to infinity and beyond, let's count down the best fan-favorite Pixar movies. Number 10, Soul. Joe is a middle school band teacher whose life hasn't quite gone the way he expected. His true passion is jazz, and he's good. But when he travels to another realm to help someone find their passion, he soon discovers what it means to have soul. Starring Jamie Foxx, Tina Fey, Felicia Rashad, and directed by Pete Docter. Critics say, a film as beautiful to contemplate as it is to behold, Soul proves Pixar's power to deliver outstanding all-ages entertainment remains undimmed.
Hey, look up. You know what that's gonna say? Joe Gardner. You're never gonna believe what just happened. I did it. I got the gig. Yes. I know. Dorothea Williams. Can you believe it?
Hey, pal, you're gonna get hurt.
Just don't tell my mom about this, okay? Forget class. Now, I'm in a different class. I'm in the Dorothea Williams class, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, sorry. What the? Hello? Hello?
Number 9, Inside Out. Riley is a happy, hockey-loving 11-year-old Midwestern girl, but her world turns upside down when she and her parents move to San Francisco. Riley's emotions, led by joy, try to guide her through this difficult, life-changing event. However, the stress of the movie brings sadness to the forefront. When joy and sadness are inadvertently swept into the far reaches of Riley's mind, the only emotions left in headquarters are anger, fear, and disgust. Starring Amy Poehler, Phyllis Smith, Bill Hader, and directed by Pete Docter. Critics say inventive, gorgeously animated, and powerfully moving, Inside Out is another outstanding addition to the Pixar library of modern animated classics.
Here we go. All right, open.
This looks new.
Think it's safe?
What is it?
Okay, caution. There is a dangerous smell, people. Hold on, what is that?
This is disgust. She basically keeps Riley from being poisoned, physically and socially.
That is not brightly colored or shaped like a dinosaur. Hold on, guys. It's broccoli! Yeah! Well, I just saved our lives. Yeah, you're welcome.
Riley, if you don't eat your dinner, you're not gonna get any dessert.
Wait, did he just say we couldn't have dessert?
That's anger. He cares very deeply about things being fair.
So that's how you want to play it, old man? No dessert? Oh, sure. We'll eat our dinner right after you eat this.
Riley, here comes an airplane.
Oh, airplane. We got an airplane, everybody.
Number 8, Wally. Wally, short for Waste Allocation Load Lifter, Earth Class, is the last robot left on Earth. He spends his days tidying up the planet one piece of garbage at a time. But for 700 years, Wally has developed a personality, and he's more than a little lonely. Then he spots Eva, a sleek and shapely probe sent back to Earth on a scanning mission. Smitten, Wally embarks on his greatest adventure yet when he follows Eva across the galaxy. Starring Ben Burt, Alyssa Knight, Fred Willard, and directed by Andrew Stanton. Critics say Wally's stellar visuals testify once again to Pixar's ingenuity. While its charming star will captivate younger viewers, and its timely story offers thought-provoking subtext. Number 7, Toy Story 3. With their beloved Andy preparing to leave for college, Woody, Buzz, Jessie, and the rest of the toys find themselves headed for the attic, but mistakenly wind up on the curb with the trash. Woody's quick thinking saves the gang, but all but Woody end up being donated to a daycare center. Unfortunately, the uncontrollable kids do not play nice, so Woody and the gang make plans for a great escape. Starring Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, Joan Cusack, and directed by Lee Unkrich. Critics say deftly blending comedy, adventure, and honest emotion, Toy Story 3 is a rare second sequel that really works.
It's me and the kitty, Sheriff. Take your pick.
Right like the wind, Bullseye! Yeah! Hold them steady!
Woody, hurry!
Glad I could catch the train.
Now let's catch some criminals!
To infinity and beyond.
Number 6, Up. Carl Fredrickson, a 78-year-old balloon salesman, is about to fulfill a lifelong dream. Tying thousands of balloons to his house, he flies away to the South American wilderness. But curmudgeonly, Carl's worst nightmare comes true when he discovers a little boy named Russell is a stowaway aboard the balloon-powered house. Starring Ed Asner, Christopher Plummer, Jordan Nagai, and directed by Pete Docter and Bob Peterson. Critics say an exciting, funny, and poignant adventure, Up offers an impeccably crafted story told with wit and arranged with depth, as well as yet another visual Pixar treat.
My name is Doug. I have just met you, and I love you. My master made me this collar. He is a good and smart master, and he made me this collar so that I may talk. Squirrel! My master is good and smart.
It's not possible.
Oh, it is because my master is smart.
Cool. What do these do, boy?
Hey, would you go de acuerdo contigo? I use that collar. Watashi wa hanashima to talk with. I would be happy if you stopped.
Russell, don't touch that. It could be radioactive or something.
I am a great tracker. My pack sent me on a special mission, all by myself. Have you seen a bird? I want to find one, and I've been on this scent. I'm a great tracker. Did I mention that? Hey, that is the bird. I have never seen one up close, but this is the bird. May I take your bird back to camp as my prisoner?
Yes, take it. And on the way, learn how to bark like a real dog.
I can bark. And here's howling.
Number 5, Monsters, Inc. Monsters Incorporated is the largest scare factory in the monster world, and James P. Sullivan is one of its top scarers. Sully is a huge, intimidating monster with blue fur, large purple spots, and horns. His scare assistant, best friend, and roommate is Mike Wazowski, a green, opinionated, feisty little one-eyed monster. Visiting from the human world is Boo, a tiny girl who goes where no human has ever gone before. Starring John Goodman, Billy Crystal, Mary Gibbs, and directed by Pete Docter. Critics say clever, funny, and delightful to look at, Monsters, Inc. delivers another resounding example of how Pixar elevated the bar for modern, all-ages animation.
Hey, may the best monster win.
I plan to.
We are on in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Number 4, Toy Story. Woody, a good-hearted cowboy doll who belongs to a young boy named Andy, sees his position as Andy's favorite toy jeopardized when his parents buy him a Buzz Lightyear action figure. Even worse, the arrogant Buzz thinks he's a real spaceman on a mission to return to his home planet. When Andy's family moves to a new house, Woody and Buzz must escape the clutches of maladjusted neighbor Sid Phillips and reunite with their boy. Starring Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, Don Rickles, and directed by John Lasseter. Critics say, entertaining as it is innovative, Toy Story reinvigorated animation while heralding the arrival of Pixar as a family-friendly force to be reckoned with.
We're almost there!
Rush, the ramp!
Look out! Quick, hold on to my tail! Woody, speed up! Speed up! The batteries! They're running out! Ow, 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 ow!
What a wonderful phrase. I can't hold on much longer!
Slate, hang on!
Number 3, Coco. Despite his family's generations-old ban on music, young Miguel dreams of becoming an accomplished musician like his idol, Ernesto de la Cruz. Desperate to prove his talent, Miguel finds himself in the stunning and colorful land of the dead. After meeting a charming trickster named Hector, the two friends embark on an extraordinary journey to unlock the real story behind Miguel's family history. Starring Anthony Gonzalez, Gael Garcia Bernal, Benjamin Bratt, and directed by Lee Unkrich. Critics say Coco's rich visual pleasures are matched by a thoughtful narrative that takes a family-friendly and deeply affecting approach to questions of culture, family, life, and death.
Dante? Dante? Dante, wait up! You gotta stay with me, boy. We don't know where. This isn't a dream then. You're all really out there.
You thought we weren't?
Well, I don't know. I thought it might have been one of those made-up things that adults tell kids, like vitamins.
Number 2, Toy Story 4. Woody, Buzz, and the rest of the gang embark on a road trip with Bonnie and a new toy named Forky. The adventurous journey turns into an unexpected reunion as Woody's slight detour leads him to his long-lost friend, Bo Peep. As Woody and Bo discuss the old days, they soon start to realize that they're worlds apart when it comes to what they want from life as a toy. Starring Tom Hanks, Annie Potts, Tony Hale, and directed by Josh Cooley. Critics say heartwarming, funny, and beautifully animated, Toy Story 4 manages the unlikely feat of extending and perhaps concluding a practically perfect animated saga.
Hello!
Trash.
Shh, no, it's okay.
Trash.
Woody, I have a question. Well, actually, not just one. I have all of them. Trash. I have all the questions.
Why does he want to go to the trash?
Because he was made from trash. Look, I know this is a little strange, but you gotta trust me on this. Forky is the most important toy to Bonnie right now.
Important? He's a spork.
Yes, yeah, I know, but this toy is crucial to Bonnie getting adjusted to kindergarten. Oh.
Woody, aren't you being a little dramatic about all this?
I know this is new to everybody, but you should see how much this little guy means to Bonnie. When she started playing with him, she had the biggest smile on her face. I wish you could have seen it. Bonnie was really upset, and I swear, once she made Forky, it was a complete transformation.
Oh, Woody?
Just a second, Jessie. So, we all have to make sure nothing happens to him.
Something happened to him.
And before we reveal number 1, here are some honorable mentions. Turning Red. In Turning Red, Maylee is a confident, dorky 13-year-old torn between staying her mother's dutiful daughter and the chaos of adolescence. And as if changes to her interests, relationships, and body weren't enough, whenever she gets too excited, she poofs into a giant red panda. Starring Rosalie Xiong, Sandra Oh, Ava Morse, and directed by Domi Shi. Critics say heartwarming, humorous, beautifully animated, and culturally expansive. Turning Red extends Pixar's long list of family-friendly triumphs.
Are you a werewolf?
No! What?
He's a red panda! Sick.
You're so fluffy! You're so fluffy!
I've always wanted a tail.
Priya, Abby, quit it! May, what the heck happened?
It's just some, inconvenient, genetic thingy I got from my mom. I mean, it'll go away. Eventually. Maybe.
Oh, May.
I hate this. I'm sloppy, I'm smelly. My mom won't even look at me, and Town. When are they coming?
May 18th. They just announced it.
The 18th? There's no way this will be gone by then. Just go become women without me.
May, it's gonna be okay.
No, it's not. I'm a freak. Just leave me alone.
A Bug's Life. Flick is an inventive ant who's always messing things up for his colony. His latest mishap was destroying the food stores that were supposed to be used to pay off Grasshopper Hopper. Now, the strong-arming insect is demanding that the ants gather double the food or face annihilation. To avert disaster, Flick goes on a journey to recruit fighters to defend the colony. When he meets a band of high-flying circus insects, he thinks he's found his salvation. Starring Dave Foley, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Hayden Panettiere, and directed by John Lasseter and Andrew Stanton. Critics say A Bug's Life is a rousing adventure that blends animated thrills with witty dialogue and memorable characters, and another smashing early success for Pixar.
They're here.
Okay, everyone, single file. Food to the offering stone and into the anthill. Now let's go! Let's go, 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 go!
Before we get to number 1, we want to highlight the latest and greatest addition to the Pixar repertoire. Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear embarks on an intergalactic adventure with a group of ambitious recruits and his robot companion. Pixar goes beyond infinity in their timeless saga once more, giving us an expansive look into the heroic origin story of Buzz Lightyear. While we see the return of some familiar characters like the evil Emperor Zurg and Buzz himself, Lightyear also adds a diverse ensemble of new faces and worlds for us to fall in love with. Taking the torch from Tim Allen, who originally voiced Buzz, Chris Evans unravels a new layer of Buzz, bringing our favorite toy exceptionally to life. Starring Chris Evans, Taika Waititi, Keke Palmer, James Brolin, and directed by Angus MacLane.
I hope you're ready for action, because all we needed was a pilot.
For what?
To destroy the alien ship. I have a plan and I have a team. Darby can take any three things and make them explode.
I do this, and they shave a little time off my sentence.
Okay, and what about you?
Well, I thought this was going to be like a fun boot camp workout thing. But it is not. Did I get it?
Pretty close!
I need the, you know what, say the harpoons?
Buzz Lightyear! The probability of survival with an inexperienced crew is 38.2%.
Seems a bit low.
Mission failure imminent. In 3. Grandma always said she believed in you. 2. 1.
There was a big swirly too. Oh, I think I need a bag.
No.
Please record your last words.
Do not vomit inside the vehicle. Do not vomit inside the vehicle.
If you are satisfied with this recording, speak or select 1.
And finally, number 1, Onward. Teenage elf brothers Ian and Barley embark on a magical quest to spend one more day with their late father. Like any good adventure, their journey is filled with cryptic maps, impossible obstacles, and unimaginable discoveries. But when Dear Mom finds out her sons are missing, she teams up with the legendary Manticore to bring her beloved boys back home. Starring Tom Holland, Chris Pratt, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and directed by Dan Scanlon. Critics say it may suffer in comparison to Pixar's classics, but Onward makes effective use of the studio's formula and stands on its own merits as a funny, heartwarming, dazzling animated adventure.
Come on, why would it start?
There's a sweet spot, not in the middle, not quite at the end.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Come on, Guinevere!
Put it in O for Onward!
Well, friends, that about does it for us. Be sure to stay tuned to the Rotten Tomatoes channel for more of the entertainment content you love. And be on the lookout for Disney Pixar's new release, Lightyear. Until next time, I'm your host, Naz Perez, and we'll see you back here for more Top 10s on the Rotten Tomatoes Countdown.